The Supreme Court may have just pulled the rug out from under New Jersey's AR-15 ban, and Virginia said, if you will ban, we will buy, on Rapid Fire Gun News. For years, the strategy was simple. Claim AR-15s aren't even protected by the Second Amendment. If they're not arms, the state never has to defend the ban using history or tradition. Convenient, right? And quite frankly, pretty desperate. Well, Woolford versus Lopez just slammed the door on that completely. The same 6-3 decision that torched Hawaii's so-called carry vampire rule also made something crystal clear. Semi-automatic rifles are presumptively protected arms at the first step of the Bruin test. Translation: New Jersey can't kick AR-15s outside the constitutional tent anymore. Now comes the part that they've been trying to avoid for years. They have to prove that banning America's most popular firearm fits within this nation's historical tradition of firearm regulation. And here's the problem. Good luck finding a founding era ban on commonly owned semi-automatic rifles, because it doesn't exist. That means cases dismissed before reaching the history question suddenly look a whole lot shakier. So expect delays, appeals, procedural gymnastics, the usual playbook. But the battlefield changed overnight. Murphy bet the courts would never force New Jersey to defend this ban on historical grounds. The Supreme Court just called that bluff. Watch the circuit courts closely. The next ruling on semi-automatic firearms ban won't just affect New Jersey. It could determine how far Woolford's shockwaves travel across the entire country. And speaking of AR-15 bans, Virginia was headed for a July 1st nightmare until last week's emergency injunction threw a monkey wrench in Governor Spanberger's plans. And even though the Commonwealth just got bought a little more time, one local business wasn't taking any chances and held a hurry up and buy event to get guns in the hands of residents before the proposed deadline. Ex-Cal Shooting Sports and Fitness teamed up with Palmetto State Armory this past weekend, and I'm almost certain set a record for single-day firearm sales from a brick-and-mortar location. And don't worry, we were on the ground to cover it, so go check out the Hurry Up and Buy video where we show you exactly how the event unfolded. And head over to the Gun News tab on WTF.tv to read any of these full articles and check back tomorrow for more updates. Stay armed and stay informed.